In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you the new DFMA Global Manufacturing data and show you some of the things you can do with it. So here on the screen, I've completed an analysis of this piece of sheet metal. It's a laser cut piece of aluminum, and you can see here we've added an anodizing operation, an inspection operation, and some packaging operations to roll up a total cost. We've gone ahead and analyzed the cost of this in 4 different countries: the US, Germany, Mexico, and India. And let's just go ahead and add one more. So in order to see this, I copy and paste the tab, and I'm going to look at its manufacturer in Vietnam. So I'm going to just change that name to Vietnam, and then I'm going to press this Select Process and Material button. And here you can see the list of manufacturing profiles that are included in the DFMA Global Manufacturing data. There are 21 profiles outside of the US, so 22 in total. We've got over 200,000 cost data points in these libraries for the different manufacturing costs in the different regions, and a total in the libraries of about 1.7 million points of data that we use with our cost models in order to calculate the cost of manufacture in each of these regions. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to Vietnam. I'm going to say OK, and you'll see right away the software updates the costs and calculates the cost for Vietnam, applying the appropriate tariff rate for import into Vietnam. And if I want to go ahead and look at some of the results now, I can bring up this cost totals graph. And I see here the cost of manufacture in Vietnam broken down into the different buckets of cost that we're looking at. And I can add in here the others. So if I want to see India, Mexico, Germany, you can see they're all being added to this graph. So I see now the material costs in the different regions, the setup costs, the process costs, the different tariffs that are applied in each of those different regions based on the origin of manufacture. And then I can add the US in here, which is going to add another box for me here, which is currently there's a material tariff being applied on aluminum imported into the US, so we've taken the time to include that in here as well. And so if we want to then stack these bars to see which is the lowest cost region of manufacture, we can see on the right hand side here the total cost of manufacture in each of those regions. And then we have the breakdown of costs associated with them in each of the different colors of the bars that are being represented. And hovering over them shows me the breakdown of those costs in each of the regions. Another way we can see the same data is by selecting this pie option, where the software will take the highest cost region of manufacture and then show us pies that represent the distribution of manufacturing cost, and in this case also tariff, in each of those regions. And then these gray pieces of the pie that, again, I can hover over to see, represent the cost difference between that region's manufacturing cost and the highest cost region's manufacturing cost. So here Vietnam is about 62% less than what it would cost to manufacture in Germany, is what that's telling us. The data is also available to be seen in a reported form. So I can come in here and I can look at this cost totals report, and I can select different regions of manufacture that I want to see, and the software then shows me all of the breakdown of the manufacturing cost data compared with one another on the same chart.